I swear, I clean this place and then I dirty it up again. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Navigate the Wild. I am Josh, and today I'm probably making one of the most significant upgrades to my archery equipment. Today, it is out with the old, in with the new. I hope it's going to work. We're going to take a look at the Redline RL2. And I got a great deal on it. Let's check it out. Just hanging out. It's the first official father-daughter deer hunt of the year. The stand was 16 feet in the air, and she did great. So we're going home. Take your kids hunting. It's fun. Man, I won't do that again. That's how you learn. So for the past, I think, almost 8 years, I've been shooting a Hoyt Defiant. I remember when this bow came out, I had never seen anything as cool as the Hoyt Carbon Spider, but at the time I could not afford one. And before I made a massive purchase like that, I wanted to make sure that I was going to stick to archery, because it's been a very difficult journey for me just to learn how to shoot, and target panic almost took me out a few times, and it's just been a great art to learn and to try to be consistent in applying what I learn and all that stuff in the field. And so I will be a lifetime archer for sure. But this bow has been tested and true to me for years and years and years now. And although I like the bows that are coming out now, Hoyt just released the RX-8 and the Ultra. They look awesome. I just don't have the money for that. They're like $1,400 and $2,000 stripped. So I'm going to stick with my bow for a while. But really what I needed was a new quiver. This was the first quiver I've ever had. Came in the color scheme that I chose at the time. It has a really cool knob. And I've never considered or changed it up. I've always stuck with this, and I'm hoping that I can transfer this one out for the Redline. I never truly liked the orientation of the arrows on this, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It's a 4-arrow quiver, and they're staggered in this quiver. When you load this quiver up with arrows, they stagger in here. And when they stagger, they just don't do well in the quiver. I don't know if you can see this, but they're kind of splayed out like this. On top of that, when I put it in my bow, but look how close it is to my bottom limb. I hate that the arrows are that close to my bottom limb. And it gets even worse when you have broadheads in there. And then the other thing that I hate is it's so close to my hamski rest that the arrows are actually touching. So I'm always fearful that when I draw back, I've had to draw back a few times while on the ground, walking to a stand or from a stand, I get a shot off, and I've got my quiver attached, that it just rides so close to that. So I'm hoping that those are the two things that we can overcome with the new Redline RL2. RL2 from Redline, got some thunder coming in, really looked like it would fit me well, and I'm hoping it does because I have an older bow. Partially carbon, partially aluminum. The RL2 hybrid 5-arrow quiver It's purpose built for whitetail enthusiasts, which is what I am. Stout, compact, boosted with soft rubber hood, insert, and sound dampening for a tree stand loop for hanging on the stand. Quick detach bracket, which we're going to learn about. Oh, very nice. So it is definitely quick detach. That's cool. Overall weight coming in at 10.4 ounces, so it's not terrible. It offers double arrow grippers, so bottom and top. Hybrid carbon aluminum, which is the main beams right here, and the hood. One thing that I hated about this old quiver, and the reason I am upgrading primarily, is the insert. I've just torn the insert up. This is my second one, and it just gets eaten alive by broadheads. So that wasn't working really good. The Redline, however, inside, if you could see those little triangles there, they're rubber knobs inside. So if it's a field point, the field point just goes up in between, and same with the broadhead. Let's put it on. I say it's probably not going to work. Well, that sucks. All right. So here's what we had to do. Again, this is an older bow, right? So what I had to do was actually take the mounting plate that comes with the Redline and attach it to my dovetail on my CBE scope. And this is actually fine as far as length goes. I might even move it up just slightly, but it's not coming in contact with my drop away rest or anything like that. I could drop some weight off of this right here, but it's the only way it would mount. So again, you know, archery is just one of those things, and having an older bow is one of those things. I mean, we really lucked out with those two screws. So that's how I'm going to run it. Arrows go in there nice. I'm going to get this thing out in the field. It's got a hang cord right there, which is great. And I'm going to make a few adjustments on this thing. And just make sure it's completely away from my rest. But that's what you got, guys. Innovation. I've got the Redline for $50, by the way. It's on sale on their website for $50. It's on Lancaster Archery for $100. So I've got this on there. I think it's going to work fine for me. Just kind of slightly covers the dovetail, and I never move that anyway. It's going to work perfect. Okay, so I've got the mounting plate attached right here. One thing that I've enjoyed about messing with this is it's really adjustable, which is nice. Slides right in, really nice. Locks down nice and tight. There's plenty of clearance for my rest. It's really sturdy. It's on there nice. Throw a few arrows in here, and then we're gonna shoot an arrow to see how just quiet it is and all that stuff. All right, Redline, let's put you to the test. All right, hit pause. It makes it look really nice. That's cool. We're gonna see how loud it is when the bow goes off. Dead silent. No shaking, no rocking. You pull this tab up and it slides off, nice and quiet, and then I'll hang it on my hang your stuff strap. When I'm done, goes on, cinches down, tight. For $50, you cannot beat this quiver. Get over to Redline and get one before they're sold out. Get out there. Make sure you're sighted in. Make sure your arrows are doing what they need to do. Make sure you practice with your broadheads and navigate the wild.